mindset that separates the rich from everyone else. Most people will never be wealthy, not because they lack money, but because they lack this one piece of knowledge. If you are watching this, you are already ahead of 90% of people. Stay until the end. This gets more valuable. Let's get something straight from the beginning. Wealth is not just about income. It is not about working harder. And it is definitely not about luck. Here is what the data actually shows. Not opinions, not motivation. Facts that you can act on today. In 2024, the world's 2,781 billionaires held more combined wealth than 60% of the entire human population. Most people who struggle financially do not fail because of opportunity. They fail because of mindset patterns that quietly control how they think, act, and make decisions every single day. And there is one difference that separates the wealthy from everyone else. It is not intelligence. It is not background. It is not even starting capital. It is how they think about problems. 1. The core difference. There is a psychological pattern that researchers at Harvard Business School identified after studying over 1,200 high net worth individuals across 30 years. They found that wealthy people and average earners do not just behave differently, they think differently at the most fundamental level. Most people think in terms of survival. They ask questions like, how do I pay my bills? How do I survive this month? What job can I get? That mindset produces one result: dependence, because it trains your brain to think short-term, react to emergencies, and trade time for money indefinitely. Wealthy people think differently. They ask, how do I build something that pays me repeatedly? How do I solve a problem at scale? How do I create systems, not just income? That mindset produces one result: ownership. And ownership is where wealth begins, not income. Ownership. 2. Why most people stay stuck. Here is what the data consistently shows across income groups and economies. Most people trade time for money their entire lives. That means no work, no income. And the moment they stop working, everything stops. But wealthy individuals build systems where money is not tied to their physical presence. Businesses, investments, intellectual property, networks. This is not theory. This is structure. And once you understand this, you stop chasing money and start building systems. 3. The 3 mindset shifts that change everything. After studying wealth patterns across cultures, economies, and generations, the shifts always come down to 3 fundamentals. 3.1, stop trading time. Start building assets. Stop asking, how much do I earn? Start asking, what do I own? Income stops when you stop. Assets keep working. A salary is a ceiling. An asset is a ladder. Robert Kiyosaki said it simply, and the data backs it up. The rich buy assets. Everyone else buys liabilities they think are assets. 3.2. Stop working harder. Start building leverage. Working harder is not a wealth strategy. It is an endurance strategy. Leverage is what separates a $50,000 year from a $500,000 year. Leverage means one idea reaching 1 million people, one system running without your daily presence, one skill multiplied across platforms, clients, or products. 3.3, stop spending on comfort. Start investing in knowledge. Warren Buffett has said repeatedly that the best investment he ever made was in himself. And the data supports this. A 2022 study found that every dollar invested in financial education returns an average of $6 in improved financial outcomes. Because money does not respond to effort alone. It responds to decisions, leverage, positioning, and systems. This is where most people get stuck. They work harder inside broken structures instead of rebuilding the structure itself with knowledge. A quick word before we continue. If what you are hearing right now is shifting something in how you think, that feeling is important. Do not ignore it. That is the moment most people scroll past and forget. Do not be most people. Hit subscribe right now, because this is one video out of a vault of content specifically designed to rebuild how you think about money, business, sales, and your financial future. Every week at The Wealth Forge, we go deeper, sharper, and more valuable than the last. This community is the 1% of the 1%, people who decided that financial mediocrity is not their destination. Subscribe. You belong here. Now let us keep going, because what comes next is where this gets uncomfortable. 4. The trap nobody talks about. The biggest threat to your wealth is not poverty, it is comfortable mediocrity. Poverty creates urgency. Urgency creates action. But comfortable enough to survive, not uncomfortable enough to change, that is the real trap. Psychologists call it the good enough threshold. When life is bearable, the brain stops pushing for better, and years pass. 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, same job, same income, same financial stress, just older. A 2021 study published in the Journal of Economic Psychology found that people who experienced moderate financial discomfort, not extreme poverty, but uncomfortable awareness, were 3 times more likely to make significant wealth-building decisions than those in financial comfort zones. 3 times. Discomfort is not your enemy. Comfort without progress is. 5. Why wealth is forged, not found. Wealth is forged, not found. This is the principle that this entire channel is built on. Wealth is not discovered. It is not inherited by most. It is not stumbled upon. It is forged. And forging requires exactly 3 things. 5.1 Clarity. Knowing exactly how money moves, where it goes, and how to redirect it toward you. 5.2 Discipline. Choosing long-term value over short-term comfort, consistently when nobody is watching. 5.3 Leverage building systems, skills and structures that multiply your effort beyond what your hands alone can produce. Without these 3, income stays linear. You work, you earn, you spend, you repeat. With them, income becomes exponential, and exponential is where financial freedom lives. 6. What you should do differently. If you want to think differently from the majority, start here. Stop asking only, how do I make money? Start asking, what problem can I solve repeatedly? What skill increases my leverage? What system can I build once and benefit from long-term? Because wealth is not a moment, it is a structure, and structures are built, not wished for. 7. The decision. Most people will watch this video and feel inspired for about 40 minutes. Then life will happen. A notification, a bill, a distraction, and everything will go back to exactly how it was. That is not a criticism. That is a pattern. A documented, researched, repeated human pattern. But you are watching this on the Wealth Forge, which means you came here for something different. So let me leave you with this. You now know that wealth begins in the mind before it appears in the bank account. You now know that survival thinking keeps people stuck and ownership thinking builds freedom. You now know that the trap is not poverty, it is comfortable stagnation. The question is never what you know, it is what you do with it. Knowledge without action is just information. Information without execution changes nothing. But execution, consistent, principled, leverage execution, that changes everything. This is the Wealth Forge. We do not do fluff. We do not do empty motivation. We deal in financial intelligence, the kind that actually moves the needle. Own your economy, not by accident, not by luck, by principle. New video every week. Subscribe. Share this with one person who needs to hear it, and we will see you in the next one.